It's been about 4 years since Robert Mirabal has performed for audiences.
The reason I took a little hiatus was because I needed to figure out if there was something else.
He spent time with his wife Dawn and their daughters in Taos Pueblo, the American Indian reservation where he grew up. Life here seems far removed from rock and roll, and in fact, that was the appeal.
There's many times when I have tried to quit what I'm doing, because it's brutal to become a performer and to put yourself out into that world.
Well, I pray that all your babies shall become the elder ones.
It's rock and roll, it's music. Nobody survives that long.
It didn't start out as rock and roll for Mirabal. It started out here in this pasture playing flute when he was 18.
Play for the trees, playing for horses, grasshoppers. When I started this style of music, I can honestly say there was probably about 6 or 7 men that were playing this instrument in the country. There was maybe 3 or 4 recordings. But see, I was a whole nother generation. I was influenced by Led Zeppelin and Jimi Hendrix and, you know, all these different kinds of rock and roll artists. And so it was a different style. I had no idea that there would be an audience for Native American music, contemporary Native American music.
Mirabal's music has taken him from Taos Pueblo halfway around the world to Russia and Japan, and the global travels have expanded his musical interests.
I'm getting more inspired globally by different scales, different melodic scales that are ancient to their culture.
During his hiatus, Mirabal reconnected with his own ancient culture, working in fields that were farmed by the grandparents who raised him, planting beans and corn, foods his Tiwa ancestors grew in this high desert land for centuries before Europeans came.
Our cultural life is really unique as Taos people, as Pueblo people, but it all boils down to one thing, and it's we are the keepers of the land.
Mirabal's new album, In the Blood, was born here in the shadow of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains.
Inspiration comes from here. You're up here alone all the time. Earthwork is to be alone, and to create music, it's a lonely process.
Having spent 4 years creating, drawing inspiration from the land, Robert Mirabal is once again sharing his music and the insight he has gained.
Grow some corn. Grow something, grow anything. It'll set you free.